pre-trip reading and travel plans for Amazon, Brazil. Amazon forests, tired lungs of our world. The Amazon rainforest, which provides 20% of the oxygen on our planet, is the enormous land that mankind has not yet destroyed, and where nature resisted for the longest time to prevail over man. The Amazon forest, which covers most of the Amazon basin, is a forest of 5.5 million kilometers squared, touching the borders of 9 countries: Brazil, Colombia, Venezuela, Peru, Ecuador, Bolivia, Guyana, Suriname, and French Guiana. About 60% of this forest is located in Brazil. Nearly 13% is in Peru, and 10% is in Colombia. The remaining 17% of the forest is scattered in the countries mentioned above. Get some precautions and information before you go to the Amazons. There is some important things to know before traveling to the Amazon forests, where most of them are on Brazilian territory. There are still more primitive tribes in the Amazon forests, which are areas that are still not reached by human hands. Some of them even live as cannibal tribes. This means that even in the 21st century, the Amazon is still full of surprises for humanity. Every year, scientists discover new species of plants and creatures. For this reason, if you go to the Amazon forest, you should watch your surroundings and take precautions. You will travel to countries where the Amazon forests are located. The subject of vaccination is also very important. Unfortunately, thousands of people die every year in South America due to some diseases transmitted by mosquitoes. Vaccination is a personal event and differs from person to person, such as pregnant women, children, men, and the elderly. For this reason, it is useful to get the advice of a specialist doctor before traveling. Of course, we are not medical experts, but we would like to convey some notes that we know, research, and experience on this subject. What vaccinations do you need to have when going to the Amazon, especially Brazil? Yellow fever vaccine. Yellow fever is a disease transmitted by several mosquito species in tropical regions of Africa, South, and Central America. These mosquito species are generally the ones that bite during the daytime. It is mandatory to have a yellow fever vaccine when traveling to areas where these diseases are found, such as the Amazon. You need to have it done 10 days before you travel for it to take effect. After you have been vaccinated, you run this on the yellow vaccination wallet that will be given to you, and if necessary, it is enough to show this wallet at the places you go. The protective effect of this vaccine was determined to be 10 years, but in the report published in 2016, the World Health Organization stated that the yellow fever vaccine, which was made once, is now valid for life. Although this vaccine will protect you against the risk of diseases transmitted by mosquitoes, you should definitely carry a spray, cream, or lotion-type protection against mosquitoes with a high DEET rate. We do not know how effective it will be in the Amazon, but one of the ways to protect you from mosquitoes in your normal life is to use vitamin B1. When you take vitamin B1, also known as thiamine, your body begins to emit an odor that you cannot feel but that mosquitoes hate. Taking 1 dose of vitamin B1 a day helps protect you from mosquitoes in forested areas. The map of regions requiring yellow fever vaccine in South America, published by the Center for Disease Control and Prevention in 2018, is as follows. Hepatitis A. Hepatitis A is a disease that can be transmitted through water and food. It is a type of vaccine that is recommended to be made before going to the Amazon region. If possible, the first vaccine should be given 1 month before departure. Afterwards, an additional dose of vaccine given between 6 to 24 months is also recommended. Pay attention to the cleanliness of the vegetables and fruits you eat, and do not drink the water of the places where you are not sure about the cleanliness. Hepatitis B. Hepatitis B is a virus that has a risk of transmission through blood and sexual contact. It is recommended to have 2 doses of vaccine at least 2 weeks before the trip. The points you should pay attention to abroad against the risk of this disease. Do not share your personal items such as nail clippers, toothbrush, razor, fork, spoon, and use them cleanly. If you want to have piercings or tattoos on your body, definitely choose sterile and clean places. Definitely stay away from sexual intercourse with foreign nationals who you are not sure of their health. Typhoid Vaccine. Typhoid is another type of disease transmitted through water and food. This vaccine is recommended for people who travel to tropical regions where the risk of typhoid is high if they stay for more than 1 month. In order to avoid typhoid fever, you need to pay attention to the cleanliness of the vegetables and fruits you eat in risky countries. Do not consume such foods without washing them with clean water. Take care to consume closed and clean water. Malaria. There is still no cure for this disease, which is caused by a mosquito species called Anopheles. Malaria is one of the diseases that cause the most human deaths in the world. There is no vaccine available. The most effective way you can do for prevention is to be protected against mosquito bites as much as possible. As we stated above, spray, cream, or lotion with high DEET ratio, vitamin B1, wearing long clothes, and some preventative form of protection. Zika virus. A dangerous virus that has made a name for itself, especially in Brazil in recent years. It is also spread by mosquitoes and is effective on pregnant women. The health of the unborn child is adversely affected in women who are infected with this virus during pregnancy. Although it continues to be studied, there is no vaccine developed for the Zika virus yet. Zika is another important disease that requires precautions against mosquitoes. In short, even if you have your vaccinations, you have to be very careful about 2 things when going to the Amazon region: mosquitoes, cleaning of food and beverage. However, some of the mosquitoes in these Amazons can bite people even through trousers, despite all the protection. So don't think, I'll wear solid clothes, I'll be very camouflaged, it won't be a problem. It is very difficult to stay in such a hot and humid area for a long time with closed clothes, so make sure you get your vaccinations.